This beat by Ejaye. Whew. Okay. Yo. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3. I'm here. All right. Sweet and sour sauce is in the building. Yes. What's good, Ning? What's good, BJ? What's good, Magic? What up, Johnny? What up, Herman? You've only waited an hour? I kind of need to burn some time because my headphones dead and I don't want to use these. So we kind of need to burn some time because I need them to charge for a little bit. So, yeah. You felt the wrath coming? Yeah, I had to rein it in, Magic, because it was like 3 things I wanted to say. But like, I held it in, and maybe that's for the better. Because, yeah, it was for the better. That's what I gotta listen to God on this one. The Bible says, be slow to anger, slow to speak. So I had to just let you have that one. Appreciate it, Ning. Thank you very much. Yeah, that was weird. Like a couple of streams back where sometimes the Twitch stream would just stop out of nowhere. But lately I feel like it's been fixed. So that's good. You've been watching me for a bit. You can't help but wonder on how you fell in love with Enzo. You can't help but wonder. What makes you wonder? That's hilarious. What piques your curiosity? Does he not seem like someone lovable? Or it's just curious, just intrigued on the story. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. That's for sure. What we cooking this weekend? Magic, most days, nearly every day, I have no idea what I'm even gonna eat that day. I don't know what I'm gonna eat today. I have no idea. Good morning, Chickleezy. Yeah, I have no clue. Something. I'm gonna eat something, that's for sure. I don't have any more macadamias though, or chocolate. So I ran out of macadamia nuts and dark chocolate, but Enzo made some dark chocolate like from scratch, and it's really nasty. That's it. That's literally it. You got a bunch of pecans and walnuts. Yeah, I ate up the rest of our walnuts too. We got pistachio nuts. I don't really prefer those that much. Enzo loves them. He can eat a whole bag of pistachios by himself and just like that. I just don't prefer them that much. Not only do I not like having to work for my food, cracking open each nut, opening the shell, but they just don't taste as good as like walnuts or macadamians to me. Should have got them with no shell. Yeah, they upcharge you when they already deshelled. They big upcharge you. I guess while we wait for my headphones to charge, we can get into the verse. The verse today. Today, the verse is in Mark chapter 13, verse 33, which says, "Be on guard, keep awake, for you do not know when the time will come." And I believe this is Jesus talking again. I actually have not read the book of Mark myself, and so I had to go in there and look at the context of what he's talking about. But he's referencing his return, because we know that Jesus plans to come back. We don't know when, we don't know the day, we don't know the hour, but Jesus plans to return, and he's saying to be on guard and to be ready, because he can come back at any time. And because we don't know when, we have to always be ready. And to be ready means to be, you don't want Jesus to come back and you are still living in sin and not believing, not following. You want to be ready when he comes back. You want to endure to the end, make it to the end of the race, like it says in the Bible, to pick up your cross every day, because every day is a battle. It's a journey until he comes. So you don't want to be slipping the day that he comes back. So he's just saying to be on guard, be ready, be prepared, because we don't know when, but he's going to make a return. And you would hate to be consistent and going day after day, and then the one day you like turn away from your faith or something, Jesus returns. That would be horrible. So yeah, just a little bit of wisdom from Jesus himself in this verse today. You guys seem like real compatible with each other. You didn't have that with the exes that you've dated. Well, you know what I'll say to that is I truly in my heart believe that me and Enzo's relationship was God, because I feel like I've said this before, but when me and Enzo were like in the beginning of our relationship, I wanted to break up with him a bunch of times, actually. Like we met in high school, so our relationship was very like not mature. It was very like, he was a teenage boy and was driven by different things than he is now. And so it was rough in the beginning, and on a number of occasions I didn't want to be with him, but I could not explain to you why I stayed, why I chose not to. It's probably a number of reasons, but I truly believe God had an act in keeping us together and keeping us going. And over time, we just learned each other, and we've been through stuff together. Like, I think being together when you're young it has its pros and cons, because like I said, you're young and you're dumb and stupid and don't know what you're doing, but also you grow up together and experience life together, so then you just become more accustomed to each other, and it just kind of helps solidify that bond, versus when you're like grown and like 30 and you guys are two different people and have two different life experiences, and it just, in my experience, I've only had the one, so it just seems better to kind of grow up together. And I think that was another key to our relationship now. It's just that experience and that sacredness too. What up, Reggie? Okay, my headphones got a little bit of juice. They got a little bit of juice. Hopefully they last for 5 hours. Maybe I'll give them like 2 more minutes. No, I can't use them while they're on the charger. No. Unfortunately not. Well said. Appreciate it. Thanks. Alrighty. You know, there's one thing I want to say. During this like winter season, it's really cold outside. When I get out of the shower, my skin be crazy ashy. And I don't like that. And so it takes me like 10-15 minutes just to put on all of this like shea butter and stuff, right? And then I do it, and then I'm like crazy sweaty because it's like when you put on this cocoa butter, it's like a layer, and now I'm hot. Like I got on clothes, but I mean I do have on clothes, but you know what I mean. And the heat not on, it's like freezing outside, and I'm hot. Is this a beat that's gonna be on the Saucy mixtape? Y'all gonna be dreaming forever about this mixtape. Gotta get that good lotion. Well, it's all I got, so it's kind of all I can do for right now. All right, I've waited long enough. We still gonna love you, Ashy. I'm dead. Not ashy at all. I don't want to be ashy. I don't wanna. Perfect. Okay. All right. All right. Now I'm free. Wireless headsets spoil you, bruh. Perfect. Let's get this joint cracking. Crack-a-lackin'. All right. So I checked. Like some gameplay. Of this game to see how far away I was from the end. And somebody who played on balanced finished in about 4 hours from where I am right now. Now, considering I'm on the hardest mode, those times may vary. So I'm going to say it's probably going to be this stream and another stream for me to finish. And if we're really dragging, maybe a third stream. So maybe by next week, I'll probably finish and I'll have completed my favorite game, my favorite series on the hardest mode. I'm not gonna re-get the platinum all over again. I got the platinum for God of War 2018 and Ragnarok on my PlayStation. You know, I don't have anything to prove. I'm good with that. This game is still compiling shaders, but it's stuck. Let me switch my Logitech profile. 37, 38. Should I go back to the main menu? Or, yeah, let's go back to the main menu. Maybe it'll help it. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Come on. Come on, Betsy. We're gonna max things out. Why not? Hey. There we go. Thanks. Thanks, Magic. All right.
You always doubt your leadership. But that little army of yours proved more than valiant.
Well,
Make sure I'm good here.
I can inspire.
Everything's upgraded.
I guess. Get them to see the best in themselves. I don't know if that's leadership. It's more like.
Got a resi stone.
Wait.
Yes. All right, we're good.
Father told me about it. In his homeland, they inspired all kinds of artists.
What? I love that. That's a job?
Yo, what up, Lawandi?
Why don't we have that? Oh, man. I could totally do that.
I think they were all goddesses, though.
Well, come on. That's not fair. That's not fair. I would be a natural. Oh. What were we talking about?
Enough.
Look at that. You really did it. How? In all the 9 realms, did you manage to kill Heimdall?
I knew our spear would do the trick. Well, happy Ragnarok, everybody. Let's drink.
Is it true? Heimdall's dead. I can't believe it. There's no stopping it now. Odin swore peace only so long as you spilled no more Aesir blood.
I refuse that deal.
Yet he honored it. But now,
But what? You and I know better than anyone that Odin's promises never last. We have the advantage now. It's time to bring him down.
No.
none of you understand what's coming. Odin's vengeance